to start this kind of project, you're gonna need a zipper. I'm using a 9.5-inch zipper, and I'm going to single crochet around it. The number of single crochets that I am going to work on is 28 single crochets on this side, starting from this side. So what you're gonna do is make a slip knot first, and then I'm also using a 1.75 steel hook so it can easily go through the zipper. So starting by poking a hole from the front, making a single crochet. So that's our first single crochet there. Okay, so if you find that the edges are being pulled out, just stretch it out, and then work 28 single crochets. So we need 27 more. In a while you have to stretch it up a bit, and do not crochet tightly. Okay, when you do single crochet, it has to be somewhat, not too loose but not too tight. I'm gonna chain 2 and then make sure I will have 20 single crochets on the other side. So make sure it's parallel to the first single crochet here, and the distance should be equal to the distance that we worked on. So to be here, and there you go. So you may find it this side being pulled out, so just stretch this out a bit, and then let's continue with working with single crochet. Make sure that the zipper will be pushed in here so that you won't have a hard time later pulling it out. So, alright. So the next, we're going to make it parallel to the other side, where we walk the next double crochet and single crochet. I mean, so this one should be here. But if you're having trouble, you may want to zip it back like this. Alright, and then just keep on working one single crochet for a total of 28 on this side. So once you have your 28 single crochets, chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch onto the first single crochet that we made. So we're done with the first round. Now we're going to use a different hook. I'm gonna use a much bigger hook for making the half double crochet, I guess, around. I've decided to use a 4mm hook, so I'm gonna chain 2 as my first half double crochet, and I'm gonna put my stitch marker here so that I know that this is the first half double crochet, and then work on the next one. So 1 half double crochet in every stitch, including the 2 stitches or the chain 2 in the middle. We're gonna put 1 half double crochet in each, and the total number of stitches should be the same amount that we need, so 28 times 2 and plus 4. That's a total number of stitches that we should come up with. So once you get here, okay, make sure that you're gonna do a half double crochet in the last single crochet here, which is quite hidden. And then there's the chain 2 that we made. We're gonna work 1 half double crochet in each. And then the next one. And then once you get around the other side, okay, never miss the first single crochet in there too. Okay, so just keep on repeating, putting 1 half double crochet in every stitch, and not forgetting the chain 2 in the middle. So the stitch would be a total of 60. So when you reach the end of the round, you're supposed to work half double crochets in each of the 2 chains that we've made previously, and then we slip stitch on the top second chain, which is considered as 1 half double crochet. So in total we should have 60 half double crochets in total. So we're starting our next round with Celtic Weave Stitch. So we start with chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, and we skip 2 half double crochets. On the third half double crochets, we're gonna work 1 treble, so we yarn over 2 times and then work a treble on the third half double crochet, and then 1 treble in the next. And then we are working on the skip stitch. We will work 2 treble crochets in each. So let's start with the first one, the first stitch there, or maybe the second, and then we work treble crochet behind. At first it could be a challenge for you, but once you get the hang of it, it will be easy to make one. I think the first round is usually the most challenging one, but after this round, everything is just easy. So 1 treble crochet in the next half double crochet. Make sure you're catching the second half double crochet there, and then you're gonna pull through 2 3 times. So that's our first Celtic Weave Stitch. we're moving on to our next. So treble crochet into the third stitch. We're gonna skip 2 half double crochets again, and in the third we're going to work a treble, just like what we did in the first few stitches. So in the next one we work 1 treble again, and then after that we're gonna go back and work behind those 2 trebles another 2 treble crochet. Once you've reached the end of the round, there should be 4 half double crochets left, so that will be the last Celtic Weave Stitch that you'll be working on. You're going to slip stitch on the first treble crochet. To start the next round, after slip stitching, you're going to chain 3 and then you're going to skip 4 trebles, and into the next one you're going to work 2 trebles. So working on the previous front post trebles, and then this time we're gonna work in front. Okay, so we're gonna work in front of the 2 trebles. So we are going back to the 3rd skipped stitch, and we're gonna work 1 treble there, and into the 4th we're gonna make another treble. Okay, this is actually the repeat round, and into the next round you'll also do the same. You're gonna skip 4 trebles, and into the 5th and 6th treble, that is where you're going to work on the 2 trebles. Okay, so that's our first Celtic Weave Stitch there, and we're gonna work on with the next, doing 2 trebles and working in front. Okay, working in front of those 2 trebles. Finally, we're going to work the last Celtic Weave Stitch in this round. So treble crochet in the next 2, and the last one would be here. We're going to make a treble crochet onto the last 2 here. Should be easy when you're doing the front post treble crochets. Okay, so you can see the stitch now, and we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the first back post treble crochet. And that's it. We're just going to repeat that round until you get to the desired height of your purse. So I'll just start again, and then work a treble. Now we're gonna work with the 2 trebles behind this 2 trebles. So get that out. And the next one, work 1 more treble. Okay, so last time we did the front, now we're going back again. Okay, working behind those 2 trebles. So one and the next one. So we're gonna keep repeating that until we get to the end of the round. So remember, in the next round we're working with the trebles in front, okay, so that this would give it a look front, and then the next is back. Okay. So we're gonna work on the back. So I'm switching the color to a lighter one now, and this is how I switch the color. I would chain 3 again and work a treble crochet, skipping 4 stitches. You may fasten the loose ends later after you finished all the rows, all the rounds I mean. So next is we're going to make a treble crochet back. Treble crochet on here, and we will just be repeating the same pattern. I switched to another color. This time it's a lighter shade, it's beige, and I want to get that ombre effect on this purse. So this is the end of the row of Celtic Weave Stitch that I'd be working on. Now I will finish it off by chaining 1 and then 1 single crochet in the same stitch and in every stitch around. So this is the last round in making the purse, and after that I will show you how to close it off. To end around, you're just going to work a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. Then after that, we fasten off. So we're going to turn the inside out of the purse, and as you can see, I haven't fastened off all the loose ends, and I will do that later. Now to close off this purse, you're going to align it, making sure that you'd be catching both of the loops on each end. So you're gonna work one single crochet, catching both loops, and that's how you close the purse. Do not forget to weave in the ends after you close it off.